Hey guys, special treat for you. I wanted to do cover the second semifinal. I usually so what I do is I go for a long walk and I'll watch it while I'm walking. But this time I'm doing it completely live. Probably gonna expect a lot of dead silence because I won't know a lot of the answers. I think in the other semifinal I knew I was surprised how much I actually ended up knowing. I mean I want to be intellectually honest about what I did and what I didn't know. So I mean this is the best way possible. Like you're gonna see my reaction. I'm gonna try and play along as best as I can. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get right into it. We've got Imperial, really good team, Captain Mike Flanagan, and we have Madwick, dude. Madwick, oh my God. Yeah, I think last week Power it was pretty cool to see her get some movie questions because that's what she's like majoring in film, right? Wait, am I Mr. Was Faulkner? Dude, my brain is mush. I think he was. Okay.
Good luck. The national flag of what sovereign state, which became independent in 1966, was designed by American vexillologist Whitney Smith, who, in his own words, wrote to independence leader Cheney Jagan, as I always do to leaders of newly independent countries, and sent in a design. The design in question, which was adopted with some modifications, comprised a long golden triangle based at the hoist side with a smaller red triangle.
Oh my God, they're describing the flag of how many flags have triangles? It's like Guyana, not Saint Lucia, because Saint Lucia doesn't have any red in it. Jesus, oh my God. Yeah, no, it's not Antigua and Barbuda because I don't like. Is this Guyana? But did it become? I don't know. Oh my God, guys, I really gotta get better at the. Yeah, this sounds like Guyana. If I had to guess, could be wrong.
Overlapping it at its base on a green field.
Yeah.
Manchester Metro, Guyana. It is
Good
Guyana.
job, Magic. Yeah, Magic putting in work as usual. Clocking in.
Your focus is there in Manchester. Three questions on the languages of Ethiopia.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
While not the official working language of the country, what Cushitic language is the most common of Ethiopia, spoken by approximately 34% of the population? In 2018, Abiy Ahmed became the first person of this ethnicity to become Prime Minister of.
I said Amharic. I could be very wrong about that, but I think that's the only thing that I might be able to get in this
Ethiopia.
Amharic.
I don't. Is it Amharic?
That's the only thing I'm getting on this one, if it is.
Roma.
Yeah, I didn't think it's that. I didn't even think it was that. I was like, if that even is an answer.
What other Cushitic language is spoken by approximately 1.7% of Ethiopia's population, but is the dominant language of the northern region named after the ethnic group who speak it? In neighboring Djibouti, it is spoken by 35% of the population. It's Tigrinya, because like Tigray.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really good. Tigrinya? That's Afar. What
sure.
Semitic language does the Constitution of Ethiopia establish as the working language of the federal government? It is spoken by approximately 29% of the country's population. I believe this is
Yeah.
I would have sent MR for all of them. Yeah, I've heard of Afar. That was all right.
Most common in the French-speaking world, where it is gender neutral. What given name is shared by all of the following? The French revolutionary politician whose speech before the Palais Royal helped incite the storming of the Bastille. A sculptor whose works include the Mature Age and the
Ooh. I don't think it's It's obviously not Robespierre. What's his name? The other dude. It's the other guy.
Just imagine what Camille. Yes. First was Camille Desmoulins and the second Camille Claudel. Your bonus is there in Manchester. Three questions on sporting achievements referred to as a triple crown. The triple crown of motors, as most commonly defined, involves winning the Indianapolis 500, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and the Monaco Grand Prix. The only person to achieve this feat as of 2025 is which British driver?
Is Wait, did Lewis? I mean, they said British driver. Is it? I thought. Is it Lewis Hamilton? Did he ever compete? I mean, obviously he's won the Monaco Grand Prix. They said British. It could be Jenson Button. Maybe Jenson Button is more likely. I don't recall Hamilton ever racing in Le Mans. I mean, obviously it's possible. Wait, also, when the hell would have Lewis Hamilton done Indy 500? Yeah, I would not say Lewis Hamilton. That doesn't make any sense. No, that wouldn't make any sense. It has to be someone older. So maybe James Hunt or Jensen Button. He said British. Yeah.
He won at Monaco 5 times in the 1960s, won the Indy 500
In the 1960s? Okay, it's definitely not Jen. Oh, jeez. I should let him talk.
in 1966, and at Le Mans
Is it Fittipaldi?
1972. Graham Hill. Yes.
Oh, Graham Hill. Okay, yeah.
The last winner of the English Triple Crown of thoroughbred horse racing, that is the 2000 Guineas, the Derby, and the St. Leger Stakes, and the only such winner since the Second World War, was Nijinsky in 1970, ridden by which jockey?
Don't know. I would guess Shoemaker. Is this the third jockey? Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know. This is the English. You said the English Triple Crown. I actually. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have a single guess for this.
Just guess. Lester Piggott, because I've got
Yeah.
no idea. Lester Piggott? You have got an idea, actually. That's right. Well done. Triple Crown events of snooker, the World Championship, UK Championship, and the Masters, have been won in the same season by only 3 players: Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry, and who in the 2002-03 season. His victory meant that the season Triple Crown has been won by an Englishman, a Scotsman, and a Welshman.
I was gonna say O'Sullivan, but I think he's Irish. That's definitely wrong. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Welshman. Isn't it? It's Williams. Sorry, Mark Williams. I'll just say Williams. Williams. It is Mark Williams. Close.
Jesus. Great.
Which city of antique heritage had declined after the Arab conquests and all but disappeared by the late Middle Ages, but was resettled and rebuilt from 1878 by Circassian refugees fleeing the expansion of the Russian Empire? Imperial O'Flanagan, Orkis, I'm afraid you lose 5 points, and offered sanctuary by the Ottomans. It grew with the construction of the Hejaz Railway between Medina and Damascus, and after World War I, growth continued as it was made capital of an emirate established as a British protectorate, which achieved independence as a kingdom in 1946.
So they just want Amman, right? Transjordan, right? It's probably Amman.
Just a moment, Amman. It is Amman, yes.
Yeah, it had to be Amman.
This is then a 3 question on an artist. Completed during the 1880s, religious procession in Kursk province, they did not expect him, and a depiction of Ivan the Terrible cradling his dying son are among works by which Russian realist artist?
Okay, Russian realist artist. Oh boy. Realist. Okay. Jesus, I don't. Oh my God, this is so pathetic. I can't even name. I think it starts with a W. I can't.
Ilya Repin. Yes.
Okay, no.
Repin was part of a group of Russian painters known as the Pierre-Dvizhniki. What English word is usually used to translate Pierre-Dvizhniki? The term refers to the group's attempts to bring art to a wider audience by touring the country with mobile exhibitions.
Like field traveling.
Or
Or you can
exhibitionists, no, or just is or like populist. Is it niche?
it's an English like translation.
Just go for
One night traveling.
As the Wanderers or Itinerants.
Okay.
Seen by many as a critique of labour exploitation, a major work by Repin completed in 1873 depicts 11 exhausted barge haulers on which major river?
What's like the big one that the Volga? The Volga?
It is the Volga. Picture round now. And for your picture starting, you can see a description of a neurological condition written in a foreign language. For 10 points, I need you to name the condition.
C'est surtout une condition qui amène c'est des mouvements involontaires. C'est épilepsie. Involontaire mouvement. Appelé tic. Okay, ja, Tourette's. Ja, Tourette's. Tourette's syndrome de Tourette's. Tics. Yeah, c'est des tics, par exemple. Des clignements répétés, des mouvements involontaires et des explosions inattendues. La plupart des gens ressentent une forte envie avant d'un tic appelé une sensation prémonitoire. Yeah. So you just look at the tics and it's Tourette syndrome. C'est la vie.
Imperial O'Flanagan. I'm afraid if you buzz,
No, dude. Oh, the pressure is getting to him. Oh, I feel so bad for O'Flanagan. He knows it too. He like that's actually happened to me. I was competing in a quiz bowl final at Northwestern. It wasn't like a sing. I mean, it was like a top. It was like a. We were competing for like iPads or something, and the question was about freaking Velasquez or something, and I answered it because in my head I'm like it's Velasquez, and then I buzzed in and I just blanked. I literally just blanked, and that sometimes happens. It does happen.
Straight away. You can have a bit more time, Manchester, but not much. Manchester Dixon.
Tourette's.
It is Tourette syndrome, yes.
Yeah. I mean, we know he knows it. It's just I don't know. It's you just brain fart. You just have a brain fart.
For the picture starter, he saw a description of Tourette syndrome, which was named by French physician Jean-Martin Charcot after his intern, Georges Gilles de la Tourette. For your bonuses, you're going to see 3 more descriptions of illnesses that were identified by and named after French people. In each case, all I need to hear is the surname of the namesake person. First,
Il y a des maladies génétiques et affectent les tissus conjonctifs du corps. Ça, cette maladie peut se manifester de différentes manières, bien qu'il soit le plus souvent associé à un élément anormal, demeurant ainsi qu'un certain nombre de problèmes oculaires. Maladie génétique qui affecte... Ah! Alors, d'annonce, conjonctif tissue. Connective tissue, yeah? Alors, d'annonce? No, that's not French. Non, 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 c'est Duchenne muscular dystrophy, yeah, Duchenne. C'est difficile pour moi, yeah, c'est difficile. So, yeah, Duchenne, yeah, Duchenne. Ehlers-Danlos is it German or like English? It's gotta be Duchenne. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Wait, hold on. Is it like no, maladie génétique? Yeah, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, c'est génétique, yeah. Ehlers-Danlos, c'est also parfois, dans l'ensemble, il y a aussi, moi aussi, yeah. No, it's Duchenne, Duchenne.
So about a genetic condition that affects conjunctive tissue different.
C'est Ehlers-Danlos. Non, c'est en français. C'est en français. Wait, is it Ehlers-Danlos? Yeah, Ehlers-Danlos, yeah. Wait. In this explanation, different manière. Bien que c'est plus associé à un aliment hormonal. Oh, muffins? Ok, muffins? Is muffins? Ok. Oh my God. Ok. Donc, mon Dieu, c'est muffin et... Non, c'est en français. C'est la condition de français. La condition, c'est parfois différente. C'est mon français. Oh, je travaille sur le français. Ok. Elle a des noces. Duchenne musculaire dystrophy, mais conjonctif, non, tissu musculaire, c'est différent. Mais je pense que c'est à l'heure d'un os au muffin, yeah? Non, qu'est-ce que c'est pas position, c'est les haltères, les heights différentes. Ça aussi, on a l'élément énorme, de même pas non aussi. Problème oculaire. Non, Duchenne, c'est possible, mais c'est musculaire dystrophie, c'est problème du musculaire. Ce conjonctif, tissu conjonctif et ce muffin elle a d'un os. Elle a d'un os, c'est possible. Ok, c'est alors, voilà.
Visual conditions. A French. So it's gonna be a French surname,
That's
isn't
gonna
it?
be for a second. Yeah, they
It's just a French name, Duchenne, musculaire dystrophie, mais c'est répété, c'est l'explanation.
like
by and named after French people. In each case,
Ok, Duchenne. Ok.
A genetic
C'est sûr, je nécessite l'explanation, difficilement pour moi.
condition that affects.
Mais Duchenne, c'est possible, c'est moi ça, mais alors, non, non, c'est pas du français.
Conjunctive tissue.
diseases.
No, sorry.
no, that's Marfan syndrome.
Muffin, c'est ok, français, bien, c'est médecine, mais c'est fait faux, parce que équation de médecine. C'est faux, ok. Bien, muffin, bien. Je sais pas, condition en français, ça, condition, c'est nom, appelle français. Muffin, ok.
Named after
Awesome.
Antoine Marfan.
Ok, muffin, c'est français. Et c'est attends, l'affection rare affecte les royales, c'est rare, interne. Ok, affecte les royales interne, c'est la condition mania disease, mania. C'est très difficile. Meniere. Yeah. Cette condition, c'est Meniere's disease. Yeah. Accumulation du liquide, les symptômes c'est la vertige, les cophonie et en comfort général au niveau de l'oreille ont tendance à s'aggraver avec l'âge. Yeah. Meniere.
Internal air, liquid, vertigo.
Meniere? Yeah, c'est Meniere's disease.
Meniere syndrome.
Yeah, we'll take that.
C'est Meniere's disease, mais c'est aussi, c'est ok. En réalité, c'est Meniere's disease. Syndrome, c'est différent, mais ok, acceptable. Yeah. She should know, but it's okay.
Prospect Meniere. And lastly,
J'ai une maladie qui entraîne une réduction du flux sanguin, so blood flow, pour diviser partie du corps en phénomène qu'on oh, Renault, vasospasme. Yeah, blood flow, c'est sur différentes couleurs. C'est blanche, et rouge, et bleu. C'est différent, c'est parce que c'est sanguin. Sur la condition Renault, she will know. Renault,
Switch.
Renault
Blood flow.
syndrome. This is syndrome. Renault syndrome.
Body.
C'est syndrome.
Raynaud's in the finger, maybe?
Il y a foi et une colère plusieurs sur les parties affectées du corps.
Yeah, Raynaud's. Yeah, Raynaud's. Raynaud's.
yes, that is Raynaud's syndrome.
Comme dire. Alors,
What two-word phrase links all of the following? In physiology, the total volume of ventilated air that does not take part in gas.
OK, sur Dead Space. OK, I need to stop talking in français. OK, interesting question. C'est physiological Dead Space ou anatomical Dead Space? C'est mon answer. Dead Space, c'est pour un truc anatomical, physiological, c'est différent, mais we'll see. I will just pause in. I will say Dead Space.
Exchange. In warfare, an area within the maximum range of a weapon, but that is unreachable
Yeah,
because
Dead Space.
or other limitations.
C'est le Dead Space. Yeah, Dixon, c'est le figure c'est question.
Manchester Dixon.
Visitor.
I'm afraid.
Oh my God, mon Dieu. C'est la quoi, étudier les médecines. C'est si on connaît la la condition physiologique, anatomique. Oh my God, c'est mon Dieu. C'est OK. C'est OK, puis parce que c'est correct pour les bonus, what? Quand les 10 points, c'est net positif. C'est OK.
Who's 5 points? And a 2008 survival horror video game in which players take control of systems engineer Isaac Clarke.
Oh, is it Dead Space or Dead Zone? Dead Space or Dead Zone? I don't know. Je sais pas. C'est Dead Space, c'est le Dead Zone, mais la pile de question.
As he navigates the mining ship Ishimura, which has been taken over.
Ah, c'est Dead Space. Je dis,
Anyone have a guess?
je dirais Dead Space.
No, I'll tell you, it's Dead Space.
Let's go. Alors, yeah, voilà.
Which mythical figure is the subject of a poem by Alice Oswald, subtitled 46 Minutes in the Life of the Dawn, and the narrator of a dramatic monologue by Tennyson that contains the line, "The gods themselves cannot recall their gifts." The lover of Eos.
The lover of Eos? So she's the goddess of dawn. Oh, dude. Why did I but I didn't mean to trust there, dude. I was just pausing and letting myself think. Oh my God. I don't know. Eos is what? She's goddess of the dawn. She's like Aurora. So, oh my God. I forget who she's married to. I was like, oh. Oh my God. What does this count as a buzz? I don't know, dude. I need more information. I don't know if Cupid or Eros or whoever was married to Eos. I think it was someone else. Like, I don't think Apollo, Helios, Phaedon or something. Yeah, he knows. Magic knows it. There you go.
Well done.
Very nice, dude. This is crazy.
Amino acids that are not incorporated into proteins.
Interesting. So, like, selenium, I think would be considered one. I'm just thinking. All right. This should be good. All up Dixon.
In each case, name the compound from the description.
Oh, they want to go.
First, the chief inhibitory neurotransmitter in the mammalian nervous system. It is synthesized by the decarboxylation of glutamate.
GABA, yeah.
It's usually known by a 4-letter
GABA, gamma aminobutyric acid.
acronym. Yes.
And Magic knew it.
It refers to many important neurotransmitters, including dopamine and adrenaline. The 1973 book Awakenings by Oliver Sacks describes its revolutionary use as a treatment for encephalitis lethargica or sleeping sickness.
It's a precursor to them. I thought dopamine comes from like, well, it's not. Oh my God, it's a precursor to epinephrine, isn't it? Like, oh my God, what is that one? It's called like metanephrine. Is it a metanephrine? Is that what it is? I would say metanephrine, but I don't know. I think it's like something before it. I know they're like the. I would say metanephrine, but I'm not confident in that. I know that there's like one. It's not. I would say metanephrine. I don't think that's right.
It's just a precursor to dopamine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it precursor to dopamine? Is it like dope? No, I don't know. I would say metanephrine.
oh, this is how hateful I was here.
Dude,
It's
Precursor to
it's
dopamine.
metanephrine.
Medications or
I'm surprised Amal's not being like, come on, like, hurry up.
it doesn't matter, right? That's
I tell you, it's L-Dopa.
Damn it! Oh, it's L-DOPA. That's right. Yeah, they give that for Parkinson's patients because the substantia nigra is not gets depleted, and so they're not producing any dopamine. So what you do is you give patients L-DOPA to help with. Oh fuck. Yeah, L-DOPA. That's right. Metanephrine. Don't think that's even right.
Finally, a thyroid hormone with wide-ranging effects on physiology, which is mainly produced by deiodination of thyroxine.
Deiodination of thyroxine would just be T3. Do they just? I would just say T3. Is that what they want? Thyroxine is T4. I'm pretty sure. Is that what they want? Yeah, I would just say T3.
It has an alphanumeric abbreviation
Yeah, T3. Yeah, okay.
consisting of one letter and one digit.
T3.
two,
T3.
Management, just nominate her.
T3.
Yes, well done. Let's start the question. What given name is the title of Barbara Loden's 1970?
Jesus, bro, what? That's like the fastest buzz. What the hell, bro? Dad, look at that. I'm like, whoa.
Manchester Power.
Wanda.
It is Wanda. Well done.
Dude, what has happened, bro? We read like a couple words and she's like, yeah, look at that face. She's like, yeah, what up?
3 questions for you, Manchester, on stuffed breads. Derived from a Turkish word meaning embers or live coals, what name is given to a traditional Turkish flatbread typically made using unleavened dough, which is rolled thin, filled, and sealed before being cooked on a griddle?
Lava or lavash? Dude, I don't know this. Is it lava? Yafa? What is this? Lavash? I thought lavash was like Georgian or Armenian. I don't know if lavash is Turkish. Oh, geez, pita? No, it's not, I don't know. Lavash?
Elias? Or was that never considered?
Lavash?
I should know that. Sorry, that.
Uh, what was it? No, thank you.
Over it.
Arise.
No, it's Gözleme.
Yeah, okay, sure.
In Afghan cuisine, what name is given to a pan-fried flatbread made using unleavened dough and typically stuffed with potato and spinach, spring onions, or pumpkin, and served with yogurt, chutney, and herb dips?
I've not been to any outcome restaurants.
Don't know this.
It's like I don't know. Food. No, I'm not gonna say like it's wrong. Sorry.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Come on.
That doesn't matter.
That's balani or periki. What Hindi word is used for a type of flaky, unleavened flatbread
Paratha?
common across the Indian subcontinent, made by brushing rolled dough with oil or ghee and
Paratha.
frying it to create layers, that is often stuffed with fillings such as spiced potato or mincemeat?
Is it dosa? It's not paratha. I don't think you stuff paratha.
What's Bradford?
Okay, he's into paratha. I thought it was paratha.
Yeah, I think
Are you sure, Bradford?
I think so.
I don't know. Paratha usually, I guess in most Indian places that I've had it, they don't usually put stuff in it, but
I think I just isn't food.
Okay, Bradford.
Yes, correct. Well done. Right, things about this. Pierre de Fermat wrote the then unproven conjecture, today known as his last theorem, in the margins of his copy of Arithmetica, a book by which Greek mathematician?
Arithmetica, isn't it by Diophantine or Archimedes or Euclid? Oh my God, I'm not sure.
Manchester Faulkner.
Diophantus.
It is
Diophantus. I said Diophantine. Why do I? It's the adjective I get. I've heard that. Damn it.
Your bonus is the 3 questions on Arthurian myth. What 2-word phrase denotes the name which was popularized by Chrétien de Troyes for a mysterious figure who is said to guard the Holy Grail? The name references a favored pastime, and he's described as a Jugend or Fisher King, with his lameness connected with the infertility of his realm.
Fisher King.
Yes. What 2-word term is used of the vacant seat at the round table that awaited the knight who obtained the Grail? It was so named because it was dangerous for an unqualified person to occupy it.
Something's wrong. Something tape. Something seed. Yeah, something seed or stable. I don't know what is it.
For a seat.
It's a siege perilous. First appearing in the same tale by Chrétien de Troyes, which of King Arthur's knights succeeds in reaching the Grail Castle, but initially fails the test given him by the Fisher King? In its German form, his name is the title of Richard Wagner's final opera.
Possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yes. Let's start the question. Music now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music. For 10 points, I need you to name the composer.
Imperial. Yeah. Tchaikovsky.
No, you can hear a bit more Manchester.
Manchester Dixon.
Prokofiev.
No, it's Beethoven. Take your music bonuses in a moment. I need the name of a city here. A set of 10 principles, including the abolition of trade barriers, the reduction of national budget deficits, and the privatization of state-owned enterprises, comprise the late 20th century so-called consensus named for which city? These criteria were often among the conditions set for countries seeking to borrow from lenders such as the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, both based in this city.
Where is the IMF and the? Is it like a G? Is it a Swiss city? I'm not entirely Maastricht. I don't know where they're based. Oh man, I think it's like somewhere in Switzerland. I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't know. France? Strasbourg? I mean, it's Strasbourg.
New York.
No.
Yeah, New York's not a bad guess.
One have a guess?
Manchester, Manchwick, Hague.
No, it's Washington.
DC? Yeah. Okay.
It's DC for Washington consent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I need the title of a work here. Kwame Kwei Armour's 2013 play, Beneath Place, and Bruce Norris's 2010 play, Clybourne Park, are both responses to which 1959 play by Lorraine Hansberry?
Raisin in the Sun.
Imperial Flanagan. Raising in the Sun.
Yes, it is.
There you go. Boom. Get on the board there. Thank God. Yeah, dude. I mean, if they finished in the negative, like, has that ever happened before? That's like not good.
In the music starting, you heard Beethoven's piece, Wellington's Victory, which features God Save the King as one of its themes. For your bonuses, 3 more pieces of classical music that feature variations on God Save the King, or indeed God Save the Queen. 5 points for each composer you can name. First, this Italian composer.
Paganini.
Yes, secondly,
Jesus, bro. Holy fudge. Muffins. That was quick as AF, bro.
this composer, active in the 18th and 19th centuries. He wrote this work partially in celebration of his adopted homeland.
Wait, did he?
Yes, secondly, this composer, active in the 18th and 19th centuries. He wrote this work partially in celebration of his adopted homeland.
Where you spell it? No idea.
No,
Britain.
Homeland, 18th, 19th century. So, no, too early. I didn't move. Second.
That's Clemency. Lastly, this composer.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Let's start the question. Which widely used medicine was first synthesized in the 1870s by Harman Northrop Morse by reacting p-nitrophenol with tin in glacial acetic acid? Its exact mechanism of action has still not been fully determined, but there is evidence.
What? I've not heard about this. Morse, he reacted glacial acetic acid with tin and nitrophenol. Is it nitroglycerin? I guess it's nitroglycerin. I don't really know. I'm trying to think what else could it be. I don't know this. I hopefully Nick Dixon knows this. I'm not sure. I would say nitroglycerin. I don't think that's right. What else could it be? Could it be like like a Viagra or something? No, sildenafil. No, there's no way it's that. Although that does have a component of it.
Mr. Dixon.
Paracetamol.
It is indeed.
Paracetamol? Yeah, we don't really use that in the States too much. Damn. Very good. Yeah. That's really good on her.
3 questions on a politics.
Damn, bro. Tower and Dixon are absolutely coming into form these past games. And Faulkner too, bro. Like they're all contributing. What a good team.
Following the
complete.
period of imprisonment in the early 1950s, Habib Bourguiba went on to become the first post-independence leader of which country in 1957 after the withdrawal of French troops and the abolition of its monarchy?
Oh,
Isn't
50 cents.
it? George French troops.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Come on.
Cambodia?
No, it's Tunisia. Bourguiba had earlier been associated with what political party, typically referred to by a one-word name meaning constitutional, from which he would later split in order to co-found what he considered to be its successor.
I don't know.
It's Destor. Who succeeded Bourguiba as president of Tunisia, ruling from 1987 until 2011, when he fled to Saudi Arabia amidst the ongoing Jasmine Revolution?
Yeah, it's that guy.
His name is
Jasmine. Area? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Ben Ali. Let's start the question. A 2017 book by graphic designer Douglas Thomas is titled Never Use Which Font? First created by Paul Renner in 1920.
1920. I don't know. Like never use Comic Sans. I got nothing here. I don't know. It's probably just some weird font. Yeah, Paul Renner. I don't know. I don't think Helvetica or something.
Imperial Dina.
Comic Sans.
I'm afraid you're losing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that. That's the bait.
5 points. In 1927, on the book's cover, Thomas lists a number of organizations and artists associated with the font, including Air de Russia, Vanity Fair, and Vogue magazines, the UK Conservative Party, Barbara Kruger, Vampire Weekend, and Wes Anderson. And it was used on the plaque that was left on the moon by the Apollo 11 mission.
What? It's not Helvetica, I don't think. Arial font? I've seen that plaque. It's got Neil Armstrong's name on it. It's got Ronald Reagan's name on. Oh my God, Richard Nixon's name on it. It's got Neil Armstrong, there's 4 people on it, and it's Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, I think Michael Collins, and then Nixon. But what font? I don't remember what font it was. Vanity Fair has that. It's like kind of italicized. Is it Times New Roman or something? I don't know, man. I have no like art. I don't think that's Arial font. Could be.
Manchester Metro. Times New Roman.
It's Futura.
Futura, bro. What? That is crazy, bro. Futura font. Yeah, I've seen that font. That came up somewhere.
Let's start the question.
Jesus.
Products of the medieval golden age of which country include the epic poem sometimes known as The Knight in the Panther's Skin and the UNESCO-inscribed Gelati Monastery, begun during the reign of David the Builder?
Manchester.
Maybe the builder. Yeah.
Antwerp, Georgia.
It is Georgia, yeah. Your bonuses are on the Harvard system of stellar classification. In
Yeah.
the initial form of this system, stars were classified according to the strength of the Balmer lines in their spectra, that is, absorption lines caused by what element?
Hydrogen.
Yeah, hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
The modern form of the Harvard system, which orders stars by surface temperature, is credited to which US astronomer, one of the so-called Harvard computers, women initially hired by the university as data processors?
Wait, they want the name of the group or like Grace Hopper? Like, what are they looking for?
It's fun, isn't it?
was it
I don't think it's going to be Catherine Johnson. It's going to be probably either.
Yeah, it's gonna be someone else. Grace Hopper. I have no idea. I'd say Grace Hopper.
It's Annie Jump. In Cannon's form of the system, what letter is used to designate the hottest category of stars with surface temperatures exceeding 28,000 Kelvin?
Was it?
HKS, isn't that like the Hertzsprung Russell? Is it V? I don't know. Is it V or something? W, I don't know.
Oh, intelligence.
I think it might be O.
This was OPA. Yeah. Yes. I think. Oh.
Hurry up.
Oh.
Yes, it is O. Right, final question. In chemistry, what term is used to denote both the ion CNO- and salts containing it, which are typically highly unstable compounds that explode when subjected to percussion, friction, or...
CNO, I mean, you said CNO- when they percussion, these are azids, like azides, like, right? This isn't azid, like a C triple bonded to N, or is it like an cyanoacid? I don't know.
Imperial O'Flanagan. Azide.
I'm afraid to move.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. I didn't think it was that because it has the freaking oxygen in there. So what the hell is this? If it's not an azide, because the azides do work like that. It's a C triple bonded to an N, I'm pretty sure.
Silver and mercury salts of this kind being particularly notable examples. The term in question derives ultimately from Latin meaning to strike with or like lightning.
Not for captain, to strike with. What is this?
No, I'll tell you, it's fulminate.
Fulminate? Oh, get out of here. That's just nutty. Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy.
Start the question. In Norse myth, as attested by both the Poetic Edda and the Prose Edda, What type of rodent is Rattata?
He's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Rattata. So the reason I know that here, I'll prove how I know this. I know this because I play this game. I don't know if this is the right account. I don't think this is the right. Bruh. They delete my account. Games. I played against this guy one time. So this game against Ratatosker. Oh, god dang it. Well, anyway, I'll just find this guy. Yeah, so he's a mod. So that's how I knew it. I'm like, I looked at him, like, oh, what's your name? Like, blah, blah. So that's how I know. Anyway, that's how I know it. I don't know. Sometimes video games can be good, right? That's how I know it.
Three questions on the short stories of Catherine Mansfield. What is the title of Mansfield's 1921 short story about William, a man who does not like how his wife Isabel is changing under the influence of a new sort of boat, marriage à la mode? A 1920 story by Mansfield narrates the thoughts and feelings of an English teacher sitting in a park on a bright
Darlington, Miss Brill.
Yes. In which of Mansfield's stories does Laura visit the family of the
The
dead?
garden party.
Yes.
Is it possible? Oh, there's 10 minutes left. That's probably not, but
To start it, you're going to see a painting of a mythological scene. For 10 points, I need you to name both of the figures represented.
I'm not sure. Is it like guys, I don't. Ugh. I haven't seen this painting. I don't think I would only get it based on like the mythological thing. Oh, is this Cupid and like Psyche, like Eros and Psyche, or I don't know, Cupid and Psyche? Cupid, yeah, I guess keep it Roman, Cupid and Psyche.
Manchester Manchwick. Keep it in Psyche.
No.
Damn it, bro! It looked like that though.
Bit more time, Imperial.
It looked like that, bro. He's got the arrows, got the fletch.
Keep it in Venus.
No, it's Apollo and Daphne.
Okay, I literally I thought of Danae, but I didn't think of Daphne. Oh, that's so hard, bro. They have really stepped it up.
Take your picture bonuses in just a minute. Here we go. Fingers or buzzers. With an elevation of 992 meters, Sker Alastair is the highest mountain of which British island?
Skur Alistair. I don't know my bookie. He apparently knows Isle of Wight, Guernsey, Balwick, Jersey.
Manchester Manchwick. Sky.
This guy.
Die.
So you get the picture bonuses, Manchester. For your picture starter, you saw Rubens' depiction of Daphne being turned into a tree in order to avoid Apollo's advances. For your bonuses, 3 more representations of Apollo's pursuit of Daphne in the visual arts. I need the name of the artist in each case. First, this sculptor.
Yeah, I don't know, really. I'm not like at sculptures. Could be Benini, probably not. It could be a space.
Come on.
Benini?
Yes. Second, this painter.
This looks old. Guido Reni, maybe?
Yeah.
Something. Sure. Guido Reni?
No, it's Tipolo. And
Okay.
finally, this illustrator.
Oh,
Who's Aubrey Beardsley?
yes. No, I think it's- yeah.
Aubrey Beardsley?
It is indeed Aubrey Beardsley. Yeah. Let's start the question. Mansa Musa founded the University of Sankore and built the Great Mosque in which West?
Mali. Wasn't he Mali? Was he Mauritania? I think it was Mali, right? Was it? Algeria? Libya? Is what a
Manchester Manchwick. Good luck too.
Listen, bro.
Oh fuck, they wanted the goddamn city, bro. Did he say city? Did he say city?
Sankore and let's start the question. Mansa Musa founded the University of Sankore and built the Great Mosque in which West?
Bro, he didn't even say city and Madrick knew it. How the frick did he know that? Dude, I would have negged. Like he didn't even say if it was city or country. Bro, that is so good. Oh my god, that's too good. He's too good. He's too fast.
Manchester Manchwick. Good luck too.
Listen, back to
Wow. You didn't even wait for him to finish whether that's crazy. On a geography question, I mean, that's risky, man.
on supergroups. Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Roy Orbison, and Tom Petty
Traveling Wilburys?
formed what supergroup in 1988? Their singles include Handle with Care and End of the Line.
Traveling Wilburys.
Yes. What supergroup comprising John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin, Josh Homme of Queens of the Stone Age, and Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters
Ooh, I don't know this one.
released an eponymous album in 2009?
And Crooked Vultures.
Yes. The record featuring the single Not Strong Enough was the 2023 debut album of what
Genius.
Yes, it is Boy Genius.
Jesus.
The Maiden. Maiden No More and The Woman Pays are among the subdivisions of what novel, first published in 1891, subtitled A Pure Woman?
Manchester Magic. That's the D'Urbervilles.
It is indeed, yeah. Your bonuses are on terms that appear in more than one citation for the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. The citations for both the 1930 prize won by Hans Fischer and the 1915 prize won by Richard Willstetter note the researchers' work on what class of naturally occurring pigments?
Okay, naturally occurring. So carotenoids, xanthines, naturally occurring pigments. Yeah, I mean, probably carotenoids. Could be wrong. I don't know. Could be xanthines. Is that naturally occurring? Is it clear? Naturally occurring pigment. I'm not sure.
It's good to just, if I feel like dyes is, it's just showing up eyes.
It's chlorophyll.
God, of course, that's something more obvious. Like chlorophyll. Carotenoid is close, but you did not get points for being close.
The citations for both the 1912 prize won by Paul Sabatier and the 2001 prize won by William Knowles and Ryoji Noyori mention what type of chemical reaction in which a specific element is added to a chemical compound. In the former case, special note was made of Sabatier's method for employing this reaction, quote, in the presence of finely disintegrated metals.
So it's
Is it just an addition or is it a substitution? Because it sounded like an addition of some sort.
specific element. So it could be like hydrogenation, maybe?
Or halogenation?
Hydrogenation?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
the citations for both the 1937 prize won by Norman Hayworth and the 1970 prize won by Louis Leloir reference which group of biomolecules, with Leloir's citation specifically noting his discovery of sugar nucleotides and their role in the biosynthesis of these molecules.
Nucleotides? Did he say sugar nucleotide?
Nucleic acids.
Nucleic acid.
Yeah.
No, it's carbohydrates.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's not the question. A pioneer of pop art, born in Edinburgh to Italian parents in 1924, which artist's works include a collage entitled I Was a Rich Man's Plaything?
Manchester Power.
Hannah Hawk.
Now referring to lose 5 points, a number of mosaics in Tottenham Court Road Tube Station, and a statue of Isaac Newton inspired by a print by William Blake located outside the British Library.
Imperial Dina. Paglano.
No, it's Eduardo Paolozzi. Let's start a question. Named after a sanctuary city in the Cyclades, said to be the birthplace of Apollo and Artemis, what
Weren't they born in like Corinth? I mean, god damn, I just came across this somewhere. I don't remember.
confederacy of Ionian city-states, founded in 478 BC, was ultimately disbanded by Sparta?
Delphi, Corinth?
Just a match with Delian League.
It is the Delian League. yes.
Delian.
It's on a Roman road. What Roman road runs in a largely straight line from Rimini in the southeast to Piacenza in the northwest, running approximately parallel with the northern slopes of the Apennine Mountains? It is named after the Roman consul who oversaw its construction, and itself gives its name to the region it crosses. No, it's the Via Emilia, Emilia Romagna being the name of the region. The construction of the road began the colonization and eventual annexation of the Celtic-occupied region of what is now northern Italy, known to the Romans by what two-word name?
It's been a long time since I've seen it. Cisalpine Gaul?
Yes, it is Cisalpine. Which of the Roman colonial stations along the road is now the capital of the region of Emilia-Romagna?
That's
Imola? I don't know. I don't think that's right, but I'll say Imola.
Bologna.
Bologna? Bologna?
Yeah.
Bologna.
Yes, it is. Well done.
Yeah.
Let's start with question. In what country were the Pritzker Prize-winning architects Kevin Roche, Yvonne Ferrer,
Ooh, Kevin Roche. Is he American? He might be American. Or French. I don't know.
Imperial O'Flanagan. Ireland.
well done.
Yeah, he's Ireland. Yeah, I knew it was like he's definitely not French. Like it's a little tricky there.
The following things are on Iranian film directors. In each case, name the person from the description. First, in 2010, the Iranian government banned this director from making films for 20 years. Since then, he has made This Is Not a Film and the 2015.
No idea. That's a Benahi.
Yes, secondly, a playwright who in 1982 adapted his own work, Death of Yazgir, for the screen. He later made Bashu, the Little Stranger, about a lost boy during the Iran-Iraq War.
I forgot his name. It's like just always.
Bad luck is Bahram Beyzai. Finally, a director who won the Palme d'Or in 1997 for Taste of Cherry. His other works include a sequence of films known as the Coca trilogy and the docu-fiction drama Close Up.
Kiarostami.
Yes, that's not the question. Passing 445 BC, the Lex Canuleia was a Roman law that removed earlier restrictions on patricians and plebeians engaging in which specific social practice with each other.
Imperial Flanagan. Dating?
No,
Manchester Matchwick. Going to the theatre.
no, married chance. That's not the question. Quote, I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
Imperial Tom.
Folio.
Certainly is. Your bonuses are Latin expressions taken from the Vulgate, the most commonly recognized Latin version of the Bible. In each case, give the two-word expression from the description. First, the title of a novel by the Polish Nobel laureate Henryk Sienkiewicz. This two-word expression means "Where are you going?" and is said by
Gladys.
Yes. Secondly, a title given to artistic representations of Jesus wearing a crown of thorns when presented to the people by Pontius Pilate.
FOMO.
Yes, finally meaning out of the depths. This phrase appears in Psalm 129 in the Vulgate. It is the title of an 1897 letter by Oscar Wilde.
Profundis.
Yes, another starting question. The Cordillera Five Wash is found in which South American country? Its highest peaks include Yeru Paha, and the range takes its name from a Quechua word meaning weasel.
Quechua, so it's probably going to be Peru, Ecuador, or something like that. Ugh, jeez. Ojos dos Salados is Chile's highest point. Peru, I forget. I think Huascar or something. I would say Peru.
Imperial Flanagan. Chile.
No,
No, Chile's Ojos dos Salados.
Manchester Matchwick.
it is Peru.
It's got to be Peru.
Yes. Your bonus is the three questions on algorithms in quantum computing.
Okay.
Which Indian-American computer scientist born 1961 gives his name to an algorithm used for unstructured search problems? For example, searching an unsorted database.
Sorry. Pass.
That's love.
That's good fucking etiquette, bro. That's fine, I swear, but that's good. Good on Magic, man. Because a lot of people just they would like try and time out and game it, but yeah, no, that's good on him, man. He's just passing.
Along with Richard Yoja, which British physicist gives his name to one of the earliest quantum algorithms that was designed to solve a black box problem, contrived specifically to be difficult for a classical algorithm to solve, but easy for a quantum algorithm?
Let's say sure. Sure.
David Deutsch. Developed in 1994, Shor's algorithm is a quantum computing procedure for performing what mathematical
Prime
task?
factorization. Prime factorization.
Sorry?
Prime factorization.
Yes. In music theory, what term describes the dissonance that occurs when part of a consonant chord is held while the rest of the chord moves to a new harmony? If
Jeez, what is that? Is it like a? It's not a is it diminished or something? I don't augmented. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know.
dissonance is held while the rest of the chord moves to a new harmony. This dissonance.
Oh, it's just dissonance. They just. Oh my god. They just played it out of their minds.
Well, the answer to that last one was suspension.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, I knew this.
Imperial, that scoreline in no way reflects your
Mhm.
magnificent performance in this series. And the thing is, what happens, because you got off to a bad start, I could see that you were trying to make up ground by interrupting in starters, which didn't go your way. And on several occasions, Oscar, you knew the answer. The word didn't come out of your mouth.
Dude, it's like semifinals, bro. Like that's happens.
It hurts now. You'll look back on your performances and do so with enormous pride. Wonderful.
After nearly going out in the first round, every game is a gift after that.
Fantastic. And you know what else? You've got the most famous jar of kimchi in the universe. It's been wonderful getting to know it and you. Thank you so much. Manchester, I try very hard not to single out individuals, but my goodness, Kai Magic, that was one hell of a performance. I mean, you really were on fire. And 250 at this stage of the competition against a team that is that strong is fantastic. Well done. I hope you could join us next time for the final of this year's competition. But until then, it is goodbye from Imperial.
It's gonna be a crazy banger.
And it's goodbye
Bye
from me. Goodbye.
Question setters are they're like temporary people. Then if we look, what over here, Sandra Haggerty. Any relation to Anne Haggerty? I wonder. Online editors, not sure what that is. Maybe for top post production, post designer, researchers. There he is, Harrison, the man. He is a 15 game champion. And he works for them because the researcher is a permanent role or like a more established, pretty crazy. Just directly landed a researcher role. That's really cool. Although I think senior question writer, that guy, Thomas Benson, he's probably the one that interesting. So they write it. Okay. Okay. That must be it. So they have like a bunch of question setters that write stuff, and then Harrison and Adelise, they fact check everything.